Peace, love, and light, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. This is lightning down there in Atlantis. Oh, I mean Atlanta. right down there. It stopped. So I wanted to show you. Okay, where is it? Right here. Lots of lightning storms. Look at this. Okay, where was it? One I want to look at. I keep getting Inspector Gadget. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, so we have what they call weather here. This is like such a breakdown. And when I look at what they, we'll call it the sun, which is the magnetic shield around us. When I'm looking at the breakdown of that, and I'm seeing these storms in here, okay? And we have a pathway here. So we have storms. I mean, some serious storms here. Look at this. Remember I was saying Annabelle. Yeah, and I totally, no, I don't believe it. I know that these objects are connected to the weather, vice versa. Thank you for that validation. Because we know it's not what the weather is connected to the supernatural. We're going to go back to basics here. Just remember being a little kid and your dog, even your animals. Even your animals know when the weather is coming. They don't like it because they know it has to do with the paranormal and the supernatural. They know. Oh, look at all these. This is all lightning. Okay, so we're being supercharged up. CERN, shut that shit off. Shut that shit down, please. Like, you're freaking causing me a migraine. I have such a migraine, and I know it's from CERN. And it's affecting our head. It'll affect your body. I also got a warning about an EMF pulse, which could be CERN, too. And this is no coincidence. That's why I was like, for those who pay attention to that, or maybe you don't. I do, though. When I hear these haunted objects being, showcased, I pay attention to a lot of things. Because you're talking, when you're dealing with the supernatural, right, and the paranormal, you're dealing with barometric pressure, EMF, you're dealing with temperature shifts, and trust me, they use all these instruments on paranormal investigations, depending on how much money you have and how much you invest in your equipment. That's why, you get cold air. They call it weather on an overall scale. It's funny. It is funny when you really grasp the concept of the paranormal versus, and then they use the word weather. We're talking the same language. They want us to put a spin on. We are speaking the same language on that. So we have, I wanted to find that wind here. Okay, so we have wind going this way, right? Coming from the Atlantic Ocean, Atlantis. And then this is moved down, something spinning up this way. So we have a vortex going this way, and then it goes over this way, and then it was earlier, honestly, it was spinning this way, back in. So earlier, a couple hours ago, when I posted those images, we had vortex going this way and a vortex going this way. And I posted, like, we have, two large somethings up there, big time. The Great Lakes are going to be interesting. I just noticed the way I noticed a lot of things. I noticed the way the wind blows, and I do pay attention to when these little, haunted objects cross barriers significantly, because it affects what we call the weather. It's not the weather. It's paranormal. So I'm going to show you a few things here real quick. Just hang on. I'll pull out my pictures. So this was earlier, all right? So we had it coming in this way, And then we had it coming in this way. And then we had all that lightning, see, coming in over here. So there's a pathway. And then we had lightning that's still going off. This is from Ryan Hall, I think. I think it was Ryan Hall. Anyway, somebody. This is Abraxas. That's Abraxas. Oh, yeah. Make no mistake. That's Abraxas. In Decatur, Illinois. And then we have my little familiar is here protecting me. This is not clouds and things like that. This is an arm. This is a body. This is a face or nose even looking down. That's like hair right here. That's Orion's shield that's breached. And all this big energy is coming through because Orion's shield is breached. This is a ship. You can see the windows. Last night, maybe even now, these storms, these are big ships above us. When I can show you texture, depth, rims on things above our head, that's a ship. That's a ship hiding in what we call the clouds. Magnetic field, this is all magnetic. This is a sign. And it's interesting because Journey uses that as well. This is recently from these storms, these electrical storms. Things are coming through. The paranormal, supernatural is coming through into our world. CERN is, they're using that thing. You're feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm not too happy about it. It's an attack. And wait till July. They're gonna crank that sucker up. Like from what I understand, like they've never cranked it up before. They are letting entities in our world. Proof is in the pudding. The weatherman wants to tell you it's weather. God bless these storm chasers, boots on the ground. I'm not saying they don't see, but I'm not getting that they see. I'm getting that they really think they're just looking at a tornado, and it's a vortex, and they're not seeing the paranormal and the supernatural energies that are really coming through. And last night, I don't know what channel it was, man, I could see the dark shadow beings coming through. The guy was driving. I posted the video in the community. He's just driving along, and he knows he's clearly going to be heading toward a tornado. And then he realizes, like, oh, shit, I'm in the tornado. He needed to turn around. And when I see the lightning flash, I can see the magnetic field and where it's dropped. And that it's open. Like, if you look at the pyramid and they're aimed up at Orion, that is a shield. Just because you can't see the beams going right to Orion doesn't mean that's not happening. That's what Orion's shield is breached. They have been tearing through the fascia of this world for quite a few years, and many of us have been filming it. And I have been saying for a long time, pay attention to the rips and tears. It's the same thing in the sun. The sun is the shield around us, what they call Earth. That's around us. It's not separate from us. Because the true sun, you're supposed to be able to look at the true sun. The real sun should never blind your eyes. It should never hurt your eyes. The true sun really sits on your eye of Horus, okay, in your eye of Ra, which is your pineal gland. That's the true position of the sun, not way above your head so that you're having to look up to cut off your crown. And your eyes shouldn't be seeing spots. You should be able to stare right in the sun, for real, like, because you're of the sun. Yo, people, come on. So this white light bulb is that's why people are having issues with the weather. You know, I saw this person, man, you know, like that. I get everyone has their mission, so clearly I'm going to insult somebody here when I say this, and I don't mean to insult anybody, but if you are still about the damn race here, you are in a low vibration. You are. Because if you're saying how you're noticing people can't handle the heat and they feel like they're melting, and yeah, some of them, well, because they're not, I don't know what they are, but it's not a natural sunlight. So, of course, it's going to affect people. The fucking the sunflowers aren't even wanting to face the fake light. So, but you have channels out there that what their purpose is to make you feel bad, or try and make you feel bad. Rephrase, try to make you feel bad and put you down because of your skin color. Like, dude, if you can go sit out there in that fake light bulb all day like a lizard, have at it. Have at it. But don't be making fun of people who don't want to tolerate the fake light. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a fake light. For the true sun sits on the horizon all the way around all day long, and it sits truly at our eye of Horus, our third eye. That's the true sun, not this white light bulb. So, hey, if you can sit out there all day in the white light bulb, have at it, because then you're a lizard. I get tired of these channels, and I'm not going to use this person's name because they're just not worth it, but some of you know who I'm talking about, especially one of you. They're always making it about race, and they're always making it about, you're not real if you can't tolerate the sun. You know what I'm going to say to you? You're a lizard if you can tolerate that white light bulb. You're just like a lizard sitting in a glass jar with a little fake light. And we shut it off and we turn it on for you. It's not normal. That's why. Like I said, the flowers don't even want to face the white light bulb. So there's that. But yes, Orion's shield is breach. I know I'm a little sassy right now. I just call it like I see it, people. I just do. I probably could use a little more couth. I'm working on that. But I just find beating around the bush doesn't always pan out so well. So sometimes you gotta be like, shoot straight from the hip and be, just be authentic. I'm very authentic. I'm very real. What you hear is what you get. What you see is what you get. There's nothing I won't do for you. I'm kind. I'm loving. But I'm not here to beat around the bush. There's some serious. This is very serious. How I see it, and I see how that magnetic shield is dropped, and they really want you to believe that you're looking at a sun. Yet we're not. Everything is a mirror here. Every camera you have, including the telescope, including the satellites, has what? Mirrors on it. The sun is the magnetic energy, the Orion shield. The shield is dropped. So that's why all this is going on. The shield is dropped now. Things can come in this world that were never allowed here, along with the divinity, archangels. We would never come in here alone. Never come in here alone. So, hang on, my loves, because this is all magnetic energy radio. All of this. This is from the storm I was talking about last night with the guy driving. I could see the shadows coming out of this stuff. I was like, wow. I see a lot. And see how separate this is? I mean, that's supposed to be the sky. That's the road. And the light inside of flashing and revealing this sphere that was spinning through our world. Or sitting through our world. But you believe what you want. Peace, love, and light.